going to try to do some demos on here. Try this avenue out for, we'll see how it works, I guess. We got a knife here. I do my wood burning in the front room versus out in the shop where I fall asleep half the time, so they keep me awake. But this is a Gerald Sears handle. It's just blank. And these are typically the kind of handles that I like to burn because you can get more on them. But this is a gigantic Gerald Sears, which is a Series 1, and this is a Series 3.
Can't see it that way. You have to lay it down. Yeah, big difference.
I use a Coalwood Super Pro 2, and these are the only two tips that I use on every knife you'll ever see me wood burn. And people ask me all the time, I know this is a C-tip. I don't know what this one is called. I think they came with a kit when I bought a detailer maybe. And that one's been long gone and burned up. So I really like the Super Pro because you can use two tips, toggle back and forth. Now that I'm so old, I gotta wear these.
That's a nice way to clean them off because there's no fingerprints on them that way.
But you can draw what you want on here and lay it out, or you can just wing it. And I use leather to clean my tip. It's just a burnt piece of, or I guess it's an old welding jacket. And I rub the tip on, kind of polish it. And you can dip your tip in buffing compound and then rub it on here and it'll shine it up and make it burn better. But I like to burn stuff hot. I got it set on 9. So, of course, let's see if it's going to burn. Yeah. Now, if I'm going to burn Helvie on here, I just like to make up letters.
Rich doesn't talk very much when he's doing this.
No, that's because I don't want to burn my finger off. And if I start talking, I probably spell it wrong.
My name is George.
Good thing they have sandpaper. And sometimes on the eye, I like to make it a small case eye. No reason in particular. But. Then you have Helvie. And then, if you want to come in and shade it, you can determine on how fat you want your letters to be. I'll just do one letter here since I said one letter and I just did 3 letters, didn't I? Might as well just do them all.
We've been doing videos live on Facebook and we've done some on Instagram. This is our first one on YouTube, so I guess we'll find out if we know what we're doing or not.
Well, we might not even be live.
And inside the house we have fur kids and a human child that you might hear that you wouldn't hear in the shop.
Now the smaller tip, sometimes I like to, if I'm going to wood burn other stuff around it, I'll outline a lot of stuff. Just wait for it to get heated up here. Usually I'll touch it on the letter if I can see it burning then. So I'll just kind of outline the letters, but I use this smaller tip.
wonder if I can go over your shoulder here. There we go. Maybe it's better. We have a little terrier that wants attention.
I just need to strap the camera to Dad's forehead.
Well, I'll go around the letters because then I might put something inside here, or, you know, you've seen a lot of my knives might have a flower that pops up right here. Or you guys may see those little squiggly designs I put and stuff.
Well, we're going to find out real quick. I am not very good with the camera over your shoulder.
I don't really draw nothing out. I just start putting it wherever I think it looks, you know, like a big mushroom or something. These are those psychedelic knives.
Will you misspell the mushroom if you talk while you're burning it too?
No.
No.
But that's it in a gist, I guess. All of our signature knives are burnt by hand.
The tattoo knives that you burn are obviously done by hand.
Yeah, this one's actually going to be one for Scott Galloway's next up. But these are ones that when I burn a commission knife, I'll burn 2 or 3 knives at the same time, sometimes with ideas that I try on here. This one was more patterns. I wanted to see what they look like. And as you tell, I outlined because when I spray this, I like for some of the natural wood color to show through. And then I've shaded these. And I added some paint to this side, and I left this banner empty. If don't know what we're going to do, it's had a really cool knot hole in it. That's why that I decided to burn it. Just because it had the knot hole. So the banner's for somebody's name or whatever they choose, if we choose to sell it. Not sure what we'll do with it, but. And this is another one here that I just started painting. Got a frog on a mushroom and things inside the, see, I always, the small eye, for some reason, I seem to like that. This is a more psychedelic one. And I went in and did stippling or pointillism with that small burner in here. And then something was drawing me to make goofy eyes on it. And then when I did that, I decided I need to put a weird chicken on there. Because chicken and frogs supposedly taste the same when you eat them. But I tried some different patterns in here just to see what it would look like.
Dave Levy's on here and he said you can put Dave on it, wink wink. Actually, we showcased this particular, these knives on Facebook, and this one right here is already sold. Somebody snatched it up, but Rich has got to finish it for him.
Yeah, it'll still take a while because I'll start working on Mr. Galloway's knife while I'm probably start burning this one. Who knows what it'll look like when it's done.
Okay, but if you want on the camera, you need to be. This is a camera focus. This is our first time doing a video. We want to see how it turns out on YouTube. I think we'd like to gravitate more towards YouTube, and we can always share it to social medias that way versus only doing them in social media. So yeah. And we're not pros at this by any means, so I'm sure we'll get criticism on camera angle or blurriness or volume, but hey, it is what it is. This is it. Nothing grave. We're not going into production like this.
Maybe when we get better, we'll go out in the shop and show some stuff out there.
Yeah, hopefully we do better videos. So I think it's over. This is it. We just want to do a quick one to see if we knew what we were doing. So now we'll see if I know how to end it, right?
Yeah. Or
So, Dave, too many hands in the pig. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's see if I know how to end it. So say goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna push some buttons and we'll see what happens. Nope, that ain't it. Nope, that ain't it. Let's try this one, see if it ends. Oh, Cousin Jack. Hey, Cousin Jack. Bye. Bye, guys.
Adios.